We do continue to cover that tragic, deadly shooting at the STEM School campus in Highlands Ranch. We are learning the 18-year-old Devin Erickson, one of the two suspected shooters in this week's shooting, is now facing a count of first-degree murder and 29 counts of attempted murder after going before a judge on Wednesday. The other suspected shooter, who has been identified as a 16-year-old transgender student, also appearing in court yesterday. The Douglas County DA has not decided yet if that teen will be charged as an adult. And the father of 18-year-old Kendrick Castillo, the teen killed in this shooting, is speaking out, saying he wants people to know about his son. John says he's not surprised that Kendrick was the one who rushed the shooters. Russell HAYTHORN has more from the family about the teen being hailed a hero.
On a damp, overcast day in southwest Denver,
I'm sad. I'm mad.
officers keep watch outside the home of John and Maria Castillo
He was extraordinary.
as a grieving family inside grapples with unthinkable loss.
My immediate reaction was, not knowing his condition, that he was maybe just injured. He was going to be okay.
John and Maria, like so many other parents, rushed to the rec center yesterday.
We were frantically looking for him at the rec center and trying to get in touch with him, sending text and phone calls, and he wasn't returning them.
While other families were reconnecting.
I was texting, and I tried to FaceTime him, and I was getting nothing. My anxiety and my lump in my chest was growing. I just couldn't believe it.
The stories of how Kendrick died are already of legend.
One of the kids told me that, like a flash, he jumped up. She said, he's a hero, he saved me. She said he jumped up and he ran. She said you couldn't even see how fast he was running, out the door and after this person.
Kendrick's moment of heroism saved countless other students.
In that moment, when, he could have run, he could have, just decided that, he just did not want to take action. He did that in that moment, in that split second. He made the decision to help.
Neighbor Liz Miller watched Kendrick grow up.
I was so excited for his future and watching his parents, and how proud they are of him.
They were proud, over the moon, about the man their son had become.
Kendrick would buy gifts for his friends because he doesn't have siblings, brothers or sisters, so be selfless. That's the one thing. That's what my son was.
An exceptional young man by all accounts, gone way too soon.
I know that because of what he did, others are alive, and I thank God for that. I love him, and he's a hero. He always will be.
And eyewitnesses at the school say it's because of the heroics of Kendrick that other students were then able to jump in and subdue the gunman. Always watching out for you, Russell HAYTHORN, News 5.
So hard to listen to that. Brendan Bialy, another student who stepped up when Devin Erickson had opened fire. Bialy is now speaking out about the moment that he leaped into action when the two fired in his classroom.
I remember just feeling absolute and complete fear when he walked in, but once movement started, it's either fight or flight, and I'm just more than happy to know that what I thought I'd be able to do in a situation like that was the reality of what I did.
Bialy has also said that Kendrick Castillo, the student who did die, was next to him when shots began to ring out. He adds after his graduation scheduled just a few days from now, he wants to become a Marine.